Photo reconnaissance gave us that. Here are the reserve ground troops, centrally located and within quick striking distance of the most obvious attack zones. And here's the enemy's new anti-aircraft defenses, guns, balloon barrages, searchlights. Interrogation of bomber crews pieced together from their mission reports gave us these. Now here are his major supply lines, overland and by sea. His ammunition dumps, his oil storage tanks, and no preparation to move them. And remember the convoy spotted by the pilot in that medium bomber? Well, here it is, heading into the Gulf of Oristano. Here are the best beachheads for our ground troops when the attack opens, as obtained for us by our photo mappers. And here are the enemy's active satellite fields, and an accurate accounting of the number and type of planes based at each of them. Now, there was something else we were looking for. Information which could only be got by somebody actually in the enemy country. Yes, we kid about these agents, call them the cloak and dagger boys. But they get us information we could get in no other way. Let's look in on one of these cloak and dagger boys in the Sardinian city of Iglesias.
Hypo, enter, picture, unit, prep, roger, negot, option, jig, love, tear, sail, easy, Z, affirm, king, William, queen.
All right, that's one more question answered. Now, what about the main question? Well, that new structure, those new gun positions, lack of transport on the roads, prove the enemy intends to hold those southern airfields. The rest of the information answers other questions. Now for the sixth and last step, dissemination. That means getting these answers out and up to the people who can use them most, out to the units, up to the general and his staff. Remember the date A2 and the rest of the staff had with the general in 37 hours? Well, let's keep it.
Well, that takes care of our gas and bomb supplies. Now, Fred, what about your reserve crews?
We'll have full-strength crews and replacements for every plane that A3 wants to send into action.
Fine. Good job, Fred.
If I remember rightly, you thought it would take at least a week.
Well, I must admit, General, that I couldn't have finished the work myself. I only managed it through the help of A4.
Wasn't that bad? It isn't a sin, you know, for members of this Air Force staff to cooperate with each other. I'd like to see as much of that as possible. All right, now let's hear from A2.
Sir, before I begin, we had a flash report last night from G2 about our agent in Iglesias. As you know, we've had previous indications of unrest there, and this report, with several others, not only confirmed that, but plainly infer that if we landed paratroops in Poriosis, they would receive armed support from the local population.
Poriosis is directly connected with Cagliari by rail, isn't it, Davis?
Yes, and if our Air Force has got control of that line.
That's good news, Colonel. I'll follow it up at GHQ right after our meeting. All right, what else now?
Well, in general, sir, we find the enemy strongly situated. All our intelligence indicates that he will put up a stubborn resistance, that he will hold on to his southern airdromes rather than withdraw. However, he has his weak points beside Poriosis, and we've been fortunate in getting a pretty thorough line on them. For details on his ground and naval situation, I have here for you reports from G2 and Naval Intelligence. However, for the moment, let's concentrate on his air situation. He has 5 airfields within fighter plane range of any South Coast landing we could make.